Hello, and welcome to my kitchen. Today, one of my very good friends told me that she would be bringing by some banana bread to leave on my porch for me, which is very kind. And due to my Midwest upbringing, I can't just say thank you. I've got to make her something in return. So today, we're making this oat fudge situation type of thing. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, I washed my hands about 13 times, and I Lysoled my counter, and I Lysoled my stove, and then I washed my hands again. So I'm not touching my face. I mean, I set the recording on. I'm not gonna touch that again, and I'm gonna wash my hands again. Now, I have made this recipe before, but I have a couple tweaks that I've made to it. As always, I'll link the recipe down in the description box. First things first, we're gonna take some brown sugar. Get down! My cat knocked over my tripod. Anyway, so we've got the brown sugar. Now we're gonna take some milk. Now, one of the changes that I made is instead of butter, I use coconut oil. For no particular reason other than I have like a whole heck of a lot of coconut oil and I don't have a whole heck of a lot of butter. It seems to work just fine. And I use the same amount of coconut oil as it calls for butter in the recipe. So I use a 1/4 cup. Now I've added all that to a saucepan, which I'm going to bring to a boil. And once it's at a boil, I'm going to let it boil for 3 minutes. All right, now that's been going, ooh, that is a glow and a half. Okay, that's been going for long enough. It's been 3 minutes. It's good and bubbly. I'm gonna take it off the heat. Then I'm gonna give it a stir. And I'm gonna mix in our other ingredients. Oops. We need 1.5 cups of oats, which seems to be all the oats that I have in that container. And we need 1/2 cup of coconut. And we need a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm just gonna stir all those things together. This is what it looks like all stirred. I'm taking the smallest pan that I have, and I'm just gonna spread that in the pan. And I haven't spread that out all the way, and I'll show you in a minute, but the reason I did that is because, you know, it's supposed to be fudge, and you're supposed to put it in like a smaller area to set, not like a big glass pan, so I just kind of only spread it out halfway. Yeah, as you can see, it's only spread out halfway. Now I'm gonna put that pan in my fridge for it to set. So those have been in the fridge for a little while, but before they get too hard, I'm gonna cut them up so that it's easier to do so. Oh, it's already kind of tricky, so I'm glad I did this now. All right, now I'm gonna let those cool some more. Alright, anyway, my friend will be over soon, so I thought I'd just show you how I have her Oat Fudge packaged. I've got it in this container with a little wintry scene on it. And yeah, got some paper towel down. If I had tissue paper, I'd probably use that because that would be fancier. But don't have any, so whatever. Yeah, so if you saw from the clip, my friend Tiffany left me some beautiful banana bread and also a couple other goodies on the porch. I opened up my window so I could talk to her a little bit. It's been a little while. That was like a week ago, and I didn't film any sort of like outro situation. So this is what the banana bread looks like now. And yeah, anyway, if you liked this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead, do that maybe. Only if you like what you saw, otherwise that's fine, I get it. Yeah, that's all for me. Thanks for watching. I highly recommend doing something like this with your own friends, just because it kind of helps you feel like you've got friends. It reminds you that there are people out there who care about you. So that's my little serious moment. We're done with that. Anyway, that's all from me. Goodbye, and have, good whatever you're having.